everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video, another story time, and this story time is part 2 to my how I became a stripper video. And in this film we will be talking about the time my mom basically found out I was stripping. And I know I look a little bit glammed up, but I just finished recording a video on this makeup look. It's like a glittery cut crease, very bold and glamorous or whatever. And I was pretty bored and I decided to create this look. But anyways, on to the story time. So I was 18 when I started stripping, and I believe 5 months after I was stripping, my mom started to like pick up on it in a way. I was, leaving the house late at night, like around 7 p.m. And I had a whole duffel bag with me, and I would kind of look bummy, like with some sweats, my Timbs on, and my face would be beat like this, like glamorous. And she'd be like, "Where you going?" Like, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go walk some dogs and stuff like that." She's like, "Why so late though? Like, you was walking them all day. Like, I'm sure you're tired." And I'm like, yeah, I just, I'm just gonna go get some extra money, whatever. And then, like, every night she would ask me the same thing. She was like, "You working every single night? Like, that's a lot." And I'm like, "Yeah, I just got hired at Forever 21 in Times Square, and they don't close until like 3 in the morning." And so I use that excuse because everybody knows that it be open all night long, and the workers really don't be leaving until like 5 in the morning because they have to, like, organize the stores and whatever. But yeah, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna work at Forever 21, whatever, overnight shift, blah blah." And she's like, "With all that makeup on," and then I'm like, okay. And whatever, I would be going home, making money and stuff like that. And I'll be going to work, making money, bringing home mad money. And there'll be times that my mom be asking that, we would have little situations where she would need help. And when I gave her money, it was like in stacks of singles. Or not even that. It was a time where, not even a time. Like, the amount of money I was making, like, I was saving all of it, mainly all of it. And it got to the point where my dresser was, like, so stuffed with money. Like, I had no else to put the other money I had. And then everything was all in singles. So it was even more, like, it was even more packed. And I would ask my mom, like, because my mom used to be a cop, and she had a big safe. And I would ask my mom if I could use her safe, and she was like, "For what?" And then I would show her the money, and she's like, Right then and there, I'm sure she was not stupid. Like, where the fuck you getting all those singles from? And I was like, "Oh, the dog walkers was tipping me and stuff like that." Or I had another story where I was like waitressing, and I was getting mad tips, and she was like, Like, I'm a really bad liar. Like, you could tell when I'm lying. Well, not everybody could tell, but she knows. A mother knows. So she knew when I was lying. And I had all these excuses, and the fact that I kept switching up my story. And when I get extremely nervous, I'm like, like, I stutter a lot. Like, okay. And she was stacking up, my money for me, like, putting it in the safe and stuff like that. She was basically managing my money and stuff. And we go to the nail salon on Picken and Pennsylvania, right? In Brooklyn, on the east side. And we go there all the time, and I decided, like, I wanted to treat my mom and stuff like that, get her hair done, her nails done. Even though she don't like acrylic nails, she just, I want her to get a pedicure, manicure. And she looked at me like, she was like getting her nails done like this, right? Can y'all see? Get her nails done. And then she looked at me, and then I'm like on my phone, whatever, and she's like, "You be stripping?" And I'm like, "No, like, what are you talking about?" And then she's like, "Sapphire, why are you lying? Why are you lying?" Where you getting all that money from? Why are you lying? And then I'm like, but mom, I'm not like, you know, when you try to keep a serious face, but you end up laughing because you know you lying. And I'm like, mom, I'm not lying. Like, what are you talking about? You sound so crazy. I told you I work at Forever 21, and sometimes I waitress and I dog walk, so they tip me a lot of money because there's the white people that I walk their dogs. And then she's like, you're my daughter. I know when you're lying. Like, stop lying. You stripping? You stripping? So you telling me you're not stripping? Then I just start breaking out laughing. Like, I promise you, I'm not stripping. I promise you, Mom. Like, I'm not stripping. I promise. And then she looks at me. Ugh, you look just like your father when I call him cheating. Lying. Like, you don't need to lie. Just tell me. Just tell me the truth. Like, you don't need to lie. Everyone knows when your mother says, just tell me the truth, she's gonna get ready to beat your ass when you tell her the truth. Like, you're gonna get some licks when I still kept my lie. I was like, no, Mom, I'm not stripping. But she already knew. My dog, Misty, blew it all up. Even though my mom already knew, she gave my mother evidence. You want to know how a Chihuahua gives somebody evidence? Okay. So when I'm showering or when no one's in the house and stuff like that, dogs like to act up. Like, she likes to act up. And that includes her going under my bed, going into the duffel bag that is under my bed, and pulling out all my G-strings, pulling out all my stockings, everything out of my bag. And she just pulled everything out. Everything. So, when I came home that night, I don't know what I did that day, but I came home, and my stepmother, Rosa, my mom's wife, Rosa, she goes, like, she looked like she was crying. She was like, why did I find nasty panties on the floor? I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, Sapphire, I found nasty panties on the floor. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean? Now you're gonna play stupid? You wanna act stupid now? I was like really stuck because I hid my stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Nasty panties on the floor. I hid my stuff. I don't have dirty laundry because I always, if you're Caribbean, if you're West Indian, you was raised to hand wash your underwears. So I always hand wash my underwears and I hang it up in the bathroom to dry, my room to dry, whatever. She was like, oh, she found your stripper underwears and she came to my room, crying because she saw your underwears, and she was like, oh, I hope Sapphire's not doing what I think she's doing, because this is nasty. And she was crying, hysterical, and I'm just over here like looking at her like, I already knew. Like, what's the problem? What's the big deal? And I'm just like, well, secret's out. I'm a stripper. I guess both of them had to kind of let it sink in more, onto why I was stripping, why am I, showing my trophies for money, And a few days later, after that situation, from what I remember, I was in the kitchen, I was cooking me some breakfast, and they both sat down in the dining area on the table, and Rosa was like, why are you stripping? Like, for what? Why you need to do that? Because that's nasty. You have a roof over your head. You eat. We have money. Why you? I don't know why you doing that nasty stuff. We have money. I'm just doing it. I believe my mother said something like, my mom is just chill. She's like, you know, like, I don't understand either. Like, why you doing that? Like, she didn't really care, but then she cared because it's like she didn't raise me to do any of that stuff. So she's like, she don't know where she went wrong with him raising me or something like that. And she's like, you have a roof over your head and stuff, agreeing with Rosa. Shut up, Edie. Shut up. I want to hear if she's, I want to see if she's lying or not, because I read. You know, I'm a jabo. I read. I was honest. I was like, to be honest, I understand, like, I have a roof over my head. You know, I could get money other ways, but I wanted to do it just to do it. Like, it was kind of a goal as a dancer in general, like, for me to try every style of dance, and I wanted to try that, and I just do it for the fun of it. And then I guess they was like, okay, like, they accepted it and stuff like that for a little while. They didn't want me doing it, but then again, they had no choice, because, you know, what are they really gonna do? Like, call the cops on me every time I leave the house or something like that? Like, I was already of age, and, you know, I graduated high school. I don't sell drugs. I never did drugs. I never put nothing to my face. I don't drink. I'm not pregnant. You know, I completed school, and I was also attending school at the same time. Like, I was also attending college at the same time. So it was like, you know, I was doing what I wanted. I wasn't going nowhere wrong. Like, I wasn't partying every weekend anymore like how I used to. And I was just like telling them, like, honestly, you guys can't get mad. Like, I'm not doing nothing bad. This is a job. I'm just dancing and making money. Like, would you guys rather me be out in a fit every weekend, or, you know, shaking my ass for money and not being allowed, like, not letting no man touch me, unlike being at the fets? Because, you know, if you are a big feta, you know what goes on at a fet. Like, everybody knows what happens there. So I'd rather go make money, not let a guy touch me, and dance, compared to going out every weekend and dancing for free, you know, and having to, like, worry about if a guy is like trying to dance on me while I'm trying to cause a scene, type of stuff. Eventually, as months go by and stuff like that, of course, they always try to convince me to stop dancing and stuff like that. Always kept telling me that I was okay. But then again, you know, I knew the family issues. So I also felt like I was obligated to, you know, go make the money that I needed to help out. And I was just like another helping hand, and I did help out a lot with that. They didn't like the way I did it, but I was doing what I had to do, and I was having fun, and I wasn't doing anything bad. I was never doing anything illegal or anything like that. And it's like, I haven't danced, like, since then, I haven't danced in so long. I think the last time I danced was like April, and that was out here in Orlando. I danced at La Palace. That's what it was called, in downtown Orlando. And it's not like New York. Like, I wasn't making money out here than I was out there. Cause out here is like, they want basic females, like, you know, natural hair, natural long hair, no color wigs, you know, a nice glamorous but more calm down makeup. And they wanted only big booty bitches, and I guess I just didn't fit the criteria, because I'm very dramatic. I don't like looking the same way I would going to work and in the streets. Like, I don't want to be recognized like that. Even though now I don't really care if anybody knows I'm stripping, but I just didn't want, you know, it could be dangerous. People could follow you out from the club and stuff like that, watch you and be like, oh, that was the girl I wanted. She's on the stage. Now she's out here walking to her car alone, type of stuff. So I always wanted to look different, and just for my safety alone. And, you know, now that I'm 20 years old, I even, like, now they're more comfortable. Like, they don't really care now if I dance or not. They just want me to be safe. I'm sure, like, they definitely want me to do better, but, you know, now they don't really have to worry about that, because I don't dance no more. I'm in a relationship. I'm you know, I'm 100% sure my man definitely does not want me showing my body to any other man besides him. And yeah, my mom still be like, oh, there's this gay club, you could strip there, you know, make a quick money. But then I'm like, nah, I'm done with stripping. I'm fine. Like, I'm good. It was a great experience, but I don't need it now because I'm set with my career. I have an amazing man, and we got big things coming to us. So me having to strip for money is no longer needed. I'm great. We're great. He's great. We set. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna just come out with a part 3 on how I became a stripper and tell you guys my experiences alone, the craziest shit that I witnessed, the craziest shit that I saw, and the craziest shit that I've been through as well. Thank you guys for watching. Please keep in touch. Please keep watching all of my videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And click on that bell button right down below so you guys can get notified every time I upload a video and keep up to date with all my videos. I hope you guys come back again, and thank you guys for watching.